Yo, mi gente. Will Vergil Ortiz be the face of Mexico boxing after defeating someone like Israel Madrimov? You already know what's up. Shout out to me, Mafia. Welcome back to VIC SZN TV. We in here. Listen, let's get right into it. Now, this is going to be a very interesting fight, and I think this is going to make or break both of these guys' careers. Now, I wouldn't say break as far as, long-term wise, because I think they'll still bounce back and still have a lot of opportunities and potential to be world champions, right? But in this current moment, I think it'll expose a lot of question marks that we have today when it comes to Vergil Ortiz and Madrimov. I say that to say this. We got Madrimov, who still gets credit for, you know, losing to someone like Bud Crawford because of the accomplishments of Bud Crawford, and a lot of people still had Madrimov winning, right? Now, the reason why it's hard for me to give someone like Madrimov, and this is just coming from a boxing fan take, I get it, right? He almost beat, or he arguably beat, an active legend in the sport in Bud Crawford. But what people don't understand in that detail, and I'm also gonna get to Vergil Ortiz, but I'm gonna start with Madrimov, is that Bud Crawford came from 147. Yes, I understand he was the undisputed champion, right? He was the undisputed champion. Don't mind my gloves. I'm doing some workouts. You know what I'm saying? We multitasking. He was the undisputed champion at 147. I get that. But one thing I know about boxing is that you cannot bring any title at that and undisputed titles to the next division when you move up. And a lot of times it's really irrelevant what you did at 147 compared to you moving up to 154 because there's a weight difference and there's other monsters there too, right? So when we talk about Bud Crawford's, controversial victory over someone like Madrimov, I feel like there's too much credit given to both fighters whether they won or lost that fight because there's still question marks within that fight. 147 came to 154. Let's put the accomplishments away. We get you're a great boxer, but let's put the accomplishments away. A smaller fighter stepping up to a higher division and, controversially won against a fighter like Madrimov, who was the world champion, and now this is where it gets interesting. You know what I'm saying? This is where things get interesting. He was a world champion, Madrimov. However, he never defeated a world champion. And he lost his first title defense against a 147 pounder. Damn, I bet you any money that changed your perspective of the situation right now. And that's why I say there's a lot of question marks because he fought for a vacant title and won that vacant title, Madrimov, right? And then he defended it against Bud Crawford. Now let's put the titles away. Forget the undisputed at 147 because he's at 154 now. He lost it to a smaller fighter in Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, Terrence Bud Crawford, they come in hella big. I guess about, pause by the way, but I guess about what was it? He came in like 169, almost 170 the night of the fight, which is nuts. That's damn near cheating. But it is what it is. It shows you that he can make that type of weight, right? But still, we got to call it for what it is at that moment. And he lost his first defense on a title that he never actually been a champion on. So that's where the first question mark comes in when it comes to Madrimov. And then, we don't really know the status of Bud Crawford after that victory. But we get to find out how good that victory will age after Madrimov fights Vergil Ortiz. And same vice versa, because remember, Vergil Ortiz fought Bohachuk. But with Bohachuk, this is the question mark that I get. Bohachuk seems like he's a great fighter too. He just won by a stoppage by No Mas. I call him No Masachuk. You know what I'm saying? I like Bohachuk. He's a good fighter. I like his style. He comes in and he has decent type of counter. He's dope. He's fire. I think he's going to be a champion too. But this will let us know, with that controversial victory from Vergil Ortiz on Bohachuk, because I'm not going to lie, I was going for Vergil Ortiz, but I do believe that he lost that fight. Even when I look at the copy box numbers, everything. I didn't even have to look at the copy box number. But the copy box numbers, I'm like, okay, you know what? Then he got knocked down about 2 times. So it kind of felt like it was controversial, but I wasn't mad that Vergil Ortiz won either because it was a close fight. I feel like it should have been a draw overall, in my opinion. But let's be honest. This fight between him and Madrimov will let us know how serious he is as a fighter, right? If Vergil Ortiz, at least at 154, if Vergil Ortiz beats Madrimov, this could very well, you know, this could very well kill the aging of the victory Bud Crawford had over Madrimov. It could interfere with the good age of that fight. Where now Vergil Ortiz won, like, damn, so we can't really credit Madrimov that much because he was a world champion, but he never beat a world champion. He lost to a contender, right? Well, I believe he's interim champion right now, Vergil Ortiz, but he's not a full champion. So you're kind of like, he damn near lost to a contender right now. What that says about Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford just beat a champion that never beat a champion, and now it's proven that he might not have the same type of way we thought he had when he first beat Madrimov. Now that time is moving forward and he's losing to other contenders. Vergil Ortiz loses, then that means that says a lot about Bud Crawford at 154. That says that Bud Crawford is who he says he is, and where a lot of his fans says who he is. Where even if Madrimov knocks out Vergil Ortiz, that goes to tell you, like, damn, Bud Crawford was really that man at 154, bro. We got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? We know he was the man at 147 in the other divisions he conquered, but at 154, there's still question marks. This will let us know if he was really the man right there at 154, if Madrimov wins, right? And in addition to that, if he does beat Vergil Ortiz, now it's kind of like, okay, maybe that Bohachuk fight, he might need to revisit that for the rematch. You know what I'm saying? Or Bohachuk and Madrimov will still be a great matchup. I still would love to see that fight. But this is one of those fights where it's like, okay, we gotta be 100. We gotta be real. There's a lot of question marks. Which questions will be answered between Vergil Ortiz and Israil Madrimov? Will Vergil Ortiz prove that he could be the next face of Mexico boxing by defeating Israil Madrimov, getting the title shot, and now putting pressure on the other Mexican fighter? Shout out to the Mexicans. They're kind of taking over that 154 divisions low-key, because we still got Fundora in there too. There's still Fundora in there too. So can he take that shine, that torch at 154 from somebody like Fundora? And not even just from Fundora, but any fighter, no matter the nationality. I had somebody in the comment section say, yo, why you always bringing up nationalities? Bro, have you not been watching boxing for the last century, motherfucker? It has everything to do with nationality. Why you think they announce your nationality when you walk out? Why you think they use your nationality to promote the build-up to the fights? It's all about nationality. I'm going according to how the boxing's been for the last centuries. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure even in the Coliseum times, they would be like, okay, this motherfucker from Rome and this motherfucker from Ukraine, or he's from, what is it? What they used to call Iraq back in the day? I don't know, but whatever. Iran, what was it? Persia. Like, coming from Persia, I don't even know if that would make sense. I don't know if that would add up back in the days, like if they would ever be fight each other. But what I'm saying is, I'm sure even in the Coliseum days, they'll announce where you came from. You know what I'm saying? That's just a part of the sport. So when y'all say that, oh, why you always bringing nationalities? That's just a part of the sport. I always have some haters. You know what I'm saying? You can never even say anything nowadays because everybody gets their panties in a bunch. Don't worry. I'm going to get to your nationality next, Papa. Just be patient, Sean. Just be patient. But I do see Vergil Ortiz being a problem and possibly being the next face of Mexico boxing. Obviously, we have a lot of great Mexican fighters at this current time, especially in that division with Fundora. You know, we also have other fighters at that 168 division. You know, we got Pacheco. Obviously, Canelo's still in the building. You know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of Mexican fighters in the picture. Rayo. We still got Rayo. You know, we still got... Listen, we got the other Venezuela that's facing Subro Matias at 140. We don't know how that fight could go, and they could be multiple champions of one division, just like at 154. My thing is, let's see how things play out. Mexico's definitely doing their damn thing, but I do believe Vergil Ortiz has a lot of potential in being the face because he also carries himself very well. I like how someone like Vergil Ortiz carries himself. You know what I'm saying? With respect. He's calm. He's chill. You know what I'm saying? He even responded to one of my Johns before. He cleared himself up, clarified it, and said that, you know, because there was ducking accusations. I wanted him to clear the air. He did it, and he did it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Shout out to their whole camp. It's all respect. I want to see what's gonna come forward, and if he does win this fight, bro, against Israel Madrimov, like I said, it's gonna expose and answer a lot of the questions you guys have about that division. That being said, I'm gonna close it off like that. You already know what's up. Shout out to all my Mafia. You already know what's up. It's Mafioso, one and only VIC SZN TV, and we out. Toma!